All right, guys. Well, we're here again. And I forgot what the guy's name was in the comments, but he said this was not, he didn't like this. He wanted a full screen. So we're going to go ahead and go full screen for that, for the individual. This is for you, my friend. We're beginning live, as you can tell. No one's in the chat, no one's in the stream, no one's getting involved right now because I want to get this fresh in my mind. So I asked a couple content creators that were in the field, Ashes of Creation, a couple of them, and a guild that I know of that I'm applying for as we speak. Actually, they told me some interesting things that happened recently, and I didn't even tell them what I was actually watching recently. And they're like, "Yeah, you know this guy named Pirate." This guy named PirateSoftware, and I was like, do I? I've been hearing some crazy stuff about this guy, and they showed me two videos that we're gonna watch in just a second. Two videos that were very interesting. This is very, very interesting. But the conclusion, Gappler has the conclusion of Pirate in the what happened with the OnlyFans thing. So I want to see that first before we go on, because that happened, and then these other events happened on Ashes of Creation, which is like insane to me. That is all like kind of like lining up. It's all kind of like lining up in a weird way. Very, very weird. But yeah, this is a 10-minute video. It's not too bad. This is Grappler. If you guys don't know, it's right here. Grappler right here. You know, I haven't subscribed, you know what I mean? Like his videos. He's a very interesting guy. I believe he does martial arts. He's a very rigid. Look at this guy. Look at the jawline on this motherfucker. Like, he's the definition of a Giga Chad. This guy. Holy shit. All right, we're going to watch this guy.
The message is as follows. PirateSoftware has been kicked from OnlyFans by Soda.
We kind of figured out.
A large majority of people in the guild felt uncomfortable playing or being around him and all the drama that surrounds him at this point. After seeing some clips today from him quadrupling down, or I don't know what number we're on at this point. I think I'm making the right decision, but I still feel bad. Okay. So we have something here from Zico.
Everyone, yes, I made the decision to G-kick Pirate. I felt a large majority of people in the guild felt uncomfortable playing.
But he's their enchanter. Well, I guess not anymore.
Or being around him and all that drama that surrounded him at this point. Even though some people may have not felt that way, a lot of us did.
Oh,
and
no.
after seeing some clips today from him quadrupling down, or
wait, where's the sad face reactions? What's happening?
I don't know what number we're on at this point. I think I'm making the right decision, but still, I feel bad. Try to just let this
This is the worst part, dude.
whole thing slide into forgetfulness and roach. IMO.
I didn't even see there's a roach emote.
Oh. I mean, he's not wrong. That's the right call.
There it is. So there's a G kick from the guild, and let's move on. So this is Pirate's reaction to the drama, his response. Let's have a listen.
If it honestly feels, or definitely feels like the bulk of the sour grapes come from people feeling you're dismissive of the other players' experiences or criticism of your part of the mistakes as a team. I think
absolutely. That's literally what everybody is upset about. I'm not upset because I really don't care too much, but I'm still responding.
What up, Scott? How you doing, man?
But yeah, this is the major problem. It was his attitude while running away from the group, not even caring to look back. Like, that feeding into him being pretty rude to his group after they died. So, yeah, those two things, him not taking accountability in the moment, and then him tripling, quadrupling down on it after. That was the major issue that almost everybody has.
I think the reason why is because it immediately felt to me like everyone was dogpiling me, which they have. We've had to ban 6,000 accounts. We've had death threats to every member of the team, hundreds of them.
No, the reason you're getting attacked is not because everybody's dogpiling. It's because, well, you're dogpiling for a reason. And what I said was the reason.
And all of this because of a freaking Poland dire mole. And a lot of it was from a rogue that was bitching the entire time about every goddamn thing.
This drama is so funny. Yes. But it is nice to hear this. It is weird. It is weird to hear. Watch that whole thing. Shit was wild, and it's just nuts. No, I've watched the whole thing, Scup, yesterday, We all watched an hour-long video on it, and I just I put one video out on YouTube, which this is gonna go on YouTube, but I posted on YouTube just my opinion on it as a competitive gamer, and so many positive responses and neutral responses about like we're all curious because I've known this guy for a little while. Like I followed this guy for a little while now, about a year, and this guy's never treated or done anything that I've seen that has done something like this. But Scup, it gets crazier because he does the same thing apparently in Ashes of Creation, but worse.
It was going on, except
but I want to get to that in a second.
Okay.
But the mage is the one at fault because the mage is the hero class, and the mage has.
It doesn't really even matter who's at fault. Like
That,
I don't think
I
anybody
agree.
thinks you're 100% at fault.
Right.
Could you have done a lot better? Yes. That's besides the point. If the exact same thing would have happened, and the encounter is over, people died, and you're like, hey, I don't know if I'm at fault or not. Let me check the VOD. And then you came back and said, yeah, I could have done better. My bad. That's it. It blows over. Nobody cares, dude.
100% this is true. And that's the baffling part that he hasn't done yet, and it's so weird.
Who's at fault, really? That was just that was the catalyst. It was you tripling down on being a jerk to the people in your group first, and then maintaining that attitude towards the next few days.
Has to do everything perfectly. Everyone in that played badly.
Yes.
The druid butt pulled an extra pack on the way out.
Sure.
The tank chose to take us into a bad route through the entirety of the dungeon, pulled
Maybe,
2
I don't
packs
know.
on the boss at the same time. I, as the mage, went into that fight with 40% mana, tried to use my...
He didn't go in 40% mana. That's. Is he embellishing
Wait. What did he say? I missed it. Did he say 40% mana?
the facts?
There's
here?
no way. Wasn't he at
Am I
6?
crazy?
Wasn't he at like a 55?
3,700 out of 50-something thousand, 5,000 something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, brother. That's not 40%.
Yeah.
Nope. 40% is like you have 1,000 mana over 40%.
Right, it's,
Yeah, that's about
Besides the point,
55%.
just a little.
That's
little
about
point here.
55%.
pulled an extra pack on the way out. The tank chose to take us into a bad route through the entirety of the dungeon, pulled 2 packs and the boss at the same time. I, as the mage, went into that fight with 40% mana,
Nope.
tried to use my resources, used them poorly, and got myself out when the call was made to run, which, by the way, was made by them as well. Everyone played badly. In fact, the only person who didn't was the healer. And I explained that in the Twitter post, but no one wants to hear that shit.
I'm going to look at the Twitter post. Wait. First of all, it's not that nobody wants to hear that shit. That's fine. If you said, hey, everyone played badly, I did too, it would have blown over, man. That's not what you said, though. That's not where people are getting upset about.
Exactly.
Like, that's what you started saying afterwards.
I think the point has gotten so crazy and so blown out of proportion that he doesn't even realize what the actual point is. Like, I don't think he's as smart as he portrays himself to be. If he is, I would think he would be smart enough to realize, just say, sorry, I fucked up. My bad. But the reason why this is being blown over is because you are doubling down on the fact that everyone knows bro, that is like joining the army, doing some mission with them, and literally leaving your fucking post, and then not even saying my bad and just being like, hey, what's going on, man? Like nothing happened the next day. Like that's not gonna happen, bro. I'm sorry. You're gonna get your ass whooped. Shit's gonna fucking happen, bro. Why the fuck did you leave your post? My bad. People said run, so I dipped, bro. What? Like.
keep doubling down that you responded to the situation properly.
It's an ego
People
thing.
died, you were a jerk to those people.
I agree.
Because they want it to be a double down, a triple down, a quadruple down. They want to have a villain. They want to have an enemy. They want to fight.
No.
What?
I think he's the one tripling, quadrupling down.
They want an enemy. Who? This is going to lead into their making content.
That he did the right thing.
Watch.
That shit into the ground. They want to send death threats to people over it. Because they're goddamn insane. Because this guild has turned into a content guild built on hate, not a content guild built on experiences.
Remember that. Remember that. This is a guild built on hate, not experiences. Remember that. Keep that in mind. We're gonna remember what he just said right there in that little thing, man.
Because they're freaking monsters, dude. And I don't have any respect for it. And every one of them can eat shit.
Pretty_in pastels with 500 bits said first time here, but I wanted to heartfelt say that I admire your response to the drama, and how calm and professional you remain through it all. Everyone could have done things differently, and to just point you out by name wasn't just unfair,
But nobody is
respect.
pointing him out.
Yeah, it's
I
ridiculous.
salute you for remaining level and staying
Or just
your
pointing
course.
him out.
I always will.
Love, Thor.
It's always going to be the same exact thing for me because I think this kind of behavior.
Okay, so the reason why Soda banned him is because he reported Soda, he reported Summit 1G, he reported all of these guys to a Twitch staff. He recorded some things that they said, and he reported them to Twitch staff. Twitch staff, i.e., literally 14 hours after that, contacted Soda and contacted some other streamers. Summit 1G never got investigated, so he didn't get contacted. But Soda got contacted, and right when Soda got contacted, he said, "Nope, I'm not doing this shit." Boom, left.
Behavior is outrageous.
And
As
he
I
wasn't
just
even
stated.
the
So,
one that made
yeah.
the final decision to G quit
Patrice33
either.
with €10 said, love how people send to others for reactions the cutout clips where you talk about you being top enchanter, but not your full explanation of the situation. Also same for Asmon's view.
I don't know.
I already explained it. I just didn't know.
I don't know. I want to find a clip where he does it. People say there's clips of him doing it. So what I just said, take that with a grain of salt. There's no evidence online that he actually did that. But that's what Soda said. Or not Soda, but that is what Soda means by people feel uncomfortable about playing with him. That's what he means by that. Is that he reported people, but nobody knows exactly who he reported.
100 Czech Karunas said, hey.
I mean,
These
this
are all
entire response
hearsay
up to now,
shit.
maybe he says something in the next 2 minutes. This entire response up to now, he hasn't even addressed what people are upset about at all. People are not upset he played badly. That's not what they're upset about at all. So let's see if he addresses.
But what is true is that he has himself said that he has reported streamers, and not small streamers, but big streamers. What does that mean to you? And he said that not only did I report big streamers, but he has said on stream that he has reported big names that are involved, that are heavily involved with creating the OnlyFans. So who created the OnlyFans? So process of elimination, my
I heard
friend.
one of my favorite creators faced a lot of negative people and toxicity, so I'm sending some small positivity token from Europe. D.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. In fact,
he's feeding so much into the I'm a victim, and it's like getting worse to me.
I got to see another person who had to deal with that kind of shit. I was actually hanging out and doing a dungeon with Squisha today.
Like, bro, why does he keep singling himself out? Nobody is singling himself out but himself, and that's why I want to know why he's doing that.
We were doing strat together, and it was actually really nice. That dude was dealing with the same kind of shit. When,
does he ever? Does he address? Does he really address the problem?
This hateful in this
the problem that he addressed in the very beginning. Does he ever address it again?
One of the things that I called for at the time was
in
that
this
his
video
character needed to die for people to be sated, and then after that it was over. And there was a lot of people that were still calling for blood, calling for more, calling for the kicking of him. And through that entire thing, I said,
for
no,
blood.
His character died for his crimes. It's absolved. We go again. That's the same exact thing. And I think that's the biggest problem, is that kind of behavior has spilled out and become empowered, become more and more vitriolic. It's being pushed by creators. Like, we watch them do it all day today on their streams. People just trying to say, like, oh, yeah, we should push this. We should make it more drama, more drama. This, I want to do it for content. Saying specifically they want to do it for content, that it is a content play. And it's like...
Well, I mean, that is true. There's obviously a lot of people using this for content because it gets a lot of views. There's no doubt about that.
Awful, man. Like, that's sad shit. Really sad shit. Who said this? We reported the accounts that did it, actually. We reported the streamers that did it. And they're not small streamers. So the ones who were doing that, they were specifically calling for that to be content. All that shit's been reported up to Twitch because that's a violation of TOS. And it's garbage behavior. Actually garbage behavior. And they did that shit live, dude. You're part of them 100%, dude. You don't call for that kind of shit, dude. That's actually insane. If you think that that is like proper way to handle shit, nah, dude. That's insane shit. Asmon literally fired up and supported you. Apparently you don't understand what calling for a hate raid means. What calling for action means.
The guy just said, can you believe that I fucked up and people in a content created guild are creating content off of it? Did that dude just say that?
experience. When you're telling your community, hey, I'm going to harass this person, I'm going to do it for content, I'm specifically harassing this person for content, I want to start a fight with them. I'm going to try and start a fight with them.
Bro, come on.
I'm not going to do it in comms here.
Yeah, this is not a response to the drama.
This isn't. This is stupid. This is not. This is pathetic.
You can say all you
bro.
want that people are picking on me and people are using this to get views, and I'm sure a lot of that is actually true. But what he's not addressing is the fact that there's a reason everybody's watching it. There's a reason people are engaging it. There's a reason people are becoming a part of this hate raid, which probably exists. It's because people empathize with the people that died in the dungeon. And when looking at it from their perspective, like, yeah, you were a jerk, you were a dick. And if enough people feel that way, they're going to want to see something happen, you know? It's like that feeling of justice needs to be done. And you're a big creator, so I guess you're an easy target. I mean, that sucks. I know I've done worse. I've done worse in Dota lobbies. I've thrown lobbies like crazy before in my life. Probably would suck for tens of thousands of people to start shitting on me online. Nobody's saying that's good. But you can't say that all of this is like artificial drama being created by other content creators. This would not exist if you didn't give them a reason. And you gave a pretty damn good reason. Like,
you did.
This is a very niche scenario where people are like, wow, those people were very high level. They spent days of in-game playtime to level those characters. And Thor not only participated in getting them killed, but he was smug about it. And he was a jerk to the people that died. It's like, you know, it's like rubbing salt in the wound. All right. Your group died. Maybe they weren't your friends, but, you know, at the very least, don't be condescending to them right after. So that's where it stems from. That's the big issue. That's the big problem. And that was not addressed here. I don't think he's going to address it because there's no real way to justify.
But what is that? You just put out an apology now. He made it more of a problem than he needs to be. Right. So he does this, gets kicked out of WoW, and goes back to Ashes of Creation. My friend sends me this. We're applying for their membership, Metabreaker. Please, bro, I love you. This is you. By the way, guys, if you guys can subscribe, like this guy. Okay, he's a very good guy. Not just that, but like and subscribe me too, please. But this is a very good guy. He's really nice. They have really good times. They have a really good time watching. I mean, they have a really good time playing this game, and he wanted me to get a different light. So.
I've had a few friends ask me why I haven't been making WoW Classic content.
Not
recently.
him specifically, sorry.
And, well, long story short, I got tired of Season of Discovery. The content dried up, and the focus of the Classic team is clearly on hardcore right now, and that's a game mode that I really don't enjoy because PvP is so limited. I watched a few content creators from the WoW Classic community play the Ashes of Creation Alpha, and while the game looked janky, what I saw was the same combat system as WoW Classic. And between the combat system and the idea of being in a semi-private, fresh realm that would wipe a few times before the game releases, it was something that I couldn't pass up. I love getting in early on games before they're solved, and it's one of those things that really attracted me to Season of Discovery. It was the opportunity to use my own wit to win, rather than relying on a BIS list or some 20-year-old guide that would tell you how to play the game. To me, that's the whole idea behind Season of Discovery. Reliving those feels of playing an MMO for the first time as a kid, but this time with the experience gained from years of gaming. The opportunity to make content around my experiences and express the things that go into my brain when I'm playing these games is something that drives me to make these videos. Yeah, Ashes of Creation is expensive, but there's nothing quite like a fresh PvP game, especially one that mixes the elements of a survival crafting game like Last Oasis with the RPG, character progression, and combat of World of Warcraft. Needless to say, I was sold. So I went and swiped the Debbie, got my access to the alpha, and began my journey into this janky new age MMO. Through a few guild merges, I ended up in the Guild Federation on the Lineth server. Instantly, I knew this was the right spot. Fed is full of gamers with similar backgrounds, and everybody likes to have fun, make fun of each other, do the things that we as gamers love to do. Before I knew it, the servers were wiping, and we were applying our newfound knowledge from the first alpha to the second alpha, racing to level 25 and trying to compete for resources on the server and craft up the best gear. What I didn't know at the time was that we were rolling on a server with the game's largest streamer, who many of you may know as Thor, or PirateSoftware. Now, I'd seen this guy's YouTube shorts plenty over the past year. He's known for selling basic career advice as IRL hacks and exploits, while sharing his love for game dev and behind-the-scenes industry knowledge with his fans. He's nailed his niche as a peddler of knowledge. I generally like his content, and I never really had a problem with Thor. That is, until I witnessed how he reacts to competition in a video game. After an incident where he was forced to compete for mob tags like your average Joe in the game, he couldn't handle the heat and threw a temper tantrum, which resulted in him blacklisting the Federation and promising to, quote, wipe us off the server.
You guys are making a great showing for your guild. It's going to be really fun wiping you off the server. Have fun with that.
It was at this point that my view of Thor started to shift. In the following days, he began assaulting lobby caravans and threatening to get solo players banned who lashed out at him when he zerged their caravans with 40 players.
How this would work.
Oh, hey, wait, this guy's going to get banned from the video game.
Wait,
This guy
what?
said, "What is sexual about ferrets to you, my dude?" He's trying to say that like we're sexual because we're at a ferret rescue. I'm gonna report the shit out of this guy.
At first, I won't lie, I was a little bit worried. He has all this clout on Twitch, 14,000 viewers on Ashes of Creation, far more viewers and followers than any other individual in the scene, and he could likely throw his weight around. However, those of us in the Federation very quickly realized that despite their numbers, actual Pirates players, including Thor himself, were not very good at the game. What follows is some footage of our engagements with actual Pirates, who seem to have a false sense of superiority on the server due to their numbers, and their roach leader, PirateSoftware.
I pay $120 and have
He
this guy
had,
tell me
like,
what to do.
One
Fucking
fight,
crazy.
he had fought over mobs with the Federation and was like, "That's it, I fucking
Yeah,
hate
lost
going to
single-
war."
We lost
a
my ego
single
burns.
time. A single time, dude.
My ego hurts. Daddy.
If they want to be complete shitters, we'll wipe them.
He got so upset because they wouldn't flag. He's like, they're corruption baiting. They're corruption baiting. This is shit
Corruption
tactics.
baiting.
This is shit tactics.
Yeah, pretty garbage tactics, to be honest with you. Like, we'll fight them when they stop being bitches about it. I'll cry in the forums about it. Be like,
Kill them. It'll be,
Oh, this is them killing them.
Software, you know, killed all of us. While
This
we
is the
were
Federation
farming.
killing the
It
pirates.
doesn't matter. What matters right now is that unless you leave right now, we're just going to kill your guild every time we see you. We'll hunt you in PvP. We'll make sure you don't get any of the endgame zones. That's what we'll do. I don't know why you've chosen to do this. You wanted to die on this hill, but you look like jackasses now. So that's on you, bud. Figure it out.
Why is he being like this? Bro, they are whooping their ass. Look at this.
Welcome to Social Sandbox, guys.
Welcome to
If
Social
you act like a bitch, I'm gonna fight you.
Oh no, dude, that's
That's
crazy.
it. That's how this works in games like this. This is a social sandbox. Don't act like a bitch. It's not that hard to understand. Yeah, chicken shit. It's not even 1,000 member strong guild. We have 15,000 members.
1,500. He meant to say 1,500. He has 1,500. He has 1,500 members in his guild, and they have 300 members in their guild. And the 300 member guild is whooping the shit out of Pirates Guild.
We're not looking for issues, then get out of our spawn location. Whispering me isn't going to change that, Rage. You've caused enough problems that we're putting your guild on the blacklist. By the way, I can tap faster than you because I have 3 gig up-down fiber internet. Good luck ever getting another one of these polls. They made an enemy, and it's us, and we're the largest guild in the server, which is really a big mistake. What I like to do inside of these games is keep people to a proper standard of etiquette. You have a group come in and disrespect you like that and act like a piece of shit and bring over tactics from there? No, you fight them. You're their content now, dude. That guild is 100.
Wait! But didn't you say you wanted to have a guild built on experiences and not on hate?
Content for us now. Great. You have a God complex? No, it's not a God complex. Here, I'm going to ban you. That's my God complex. Enjoy that. Please, be more of a bitch in the video game. We will fight you more. It'll be the best.
I want to hear that again. I want to hear that
100%
again.
content for
I want
us.
to hear that again.
Great. You have a God complex? No, it's not a God complex. Here, I'm gonna ban you. That's my God complex. Enjoy that.
Get shit on.
Please, be more of a bitch in the video game. We will fight you more. It'll be the best.
Push. Keep going. Keep pushing.
You got him.
Keep pushing. Full send. Full send. Do not stop. Do not turn. Do not do anything. Yeah, wall if you can. CC's. Push. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. To the back line. Keep pushing.
Did you watch any of the Pirate Software roaching content? Oh, dude, I know all the fucking lore, bro.
Dude, he is destroying them.
Why do you hate that guy? He's on my server in Ashes, and he has the biggest guild on the server, and he, like, blacklisted our guild because we out-mob tagged him one time. Fucking hate that guy so much. He's such a fucking turd, dude. He uses a voice changer, too. He's such a pussy. Of his actual voice, it's so funny, dude. He's like, the fact that he... How's it going? And then when he talks on stream, it's such a deep bass. It's so altered.
Amazing. It's our first time out here at Denver Comic Con, and there's so many people, and they love the games.
Oh man, that's why that's such a deep bass. It's so altered.
Amazing. It's our first time out here at Denver Comic Con, and there's so many people, and they love the game.
Oh man, that's my favorite clip of all the clips. I mean, there's been so many good clips of him saying like, "A mage's job is to save the group. This is why you take improved Blizzard, because it's so important." Like he's going down the talent tree.
Like there were no sheeps going out, there were no blizzards going out. Apparently he didn't have the spec for Blizzard for slows, but like that's exactly why I run that spec. Because like when shit goes sideways, you save lives, man.
Oh, 100%. And Blizzard is like, absolutely good. It's so good.
It's so sweet.
No, okay, never would have known. No, everything I know is a lie, bro. That is So is he that insecure that he does a is that what it's called, insecurity?
For me, we've just been, dude, he blacklisted our guild and everything, and he has like 1,500 members in his guild on this server. And it's a small game, I can't believe so it's like super weighty. And we have like 300 members in our guild. And we just turned around and we've just been butt-fucking them at every turn. They can't run
He just put this guy to sleep.
caravans. They can't do shit. Half their guild is like quitting the guild so they don't have the tag on their name. And he just quit and went and played fucking hardcore classic WoW and left them to their own devices while we're just destroying them.
Yeah, chicken shit.
Oh, Judgment just did 1,365!
Yeah, dude.
Why is this guy healing so goddamn much?
Oh.
That's really obnoxious. You straight up can't kill a healer, can you? Game? No, you straight up can't kill a healer. That's crazy. I didn't expect that shit at all.
Bro, is he running away from a fight?
Wild, dude. Anyway, need some people. Let's go kill this guy. Yeah, clerics are invincible in PvP 1v1. I didn't expect that at all. Clear comms, please. You've got a mage in the water named Fizzlefest. Fizzlefest is able to do about 3k crits. Looks like that guy's going to be your primary. Oh, well. Yeah, it's going to be a GG on this, likely. Yeah. Fizzlefest is completely overpowered. Alright, so...
Thor, I just want you to know that we don't hate you. It's a fun rivalry on the server. And I know you've been getting dragged through the mud over your WoW Hardcore Classic noobery, which, by the way, it's deserved. Bind polymorph, man. But seriously, keep your chin up and take the gut check. Sometimes just showing a little bit of humility is all it takes to win people over. And we all know you're a successful, smart dude. So stop being so cocky, leave your ego behind, and accept that you fucked up, then move on. The internet will too.
That's 100% true. That's 100% true. Bro, that's insane, man. Jeez. I don't know. It is what it is. I had fun with that one.